Young Filipino entrepreneurs shown during the two-day APEC Leaders Summit. Engineer Mejino got the spotlight in a panel discussion with U.S. President Barack Obama for her invention of lamps powered by a plain mixture of ordinary water and salt. Again, Freddie Abando reports.
The Philippines hosting of APEC has been a year-long event which started in early January to end with a Leaders Summit of 21 member states. On the eve of the final day, top business leaders expressed confidence it has generated significant gains in terms of goodwill to attract foreign investors to sustain the long-term growth of the country. PCCI Chairman and PhilExport President Sergio Ortiz Luis stressed the 10 billion pesos spent by government with the support of the business sector will reap countless benefits for local enterprises, especially those small and medium scale.
Look at the attendees, no? There were almost 800 foreign delegates paying $4,000 each just to attend it, no? And these are people that Filipinos who would like to have a joint venture, investors, are the one they are well sought for in other countries, and you have to have an appointment, lucky if they will grant you one. But they're all here now, no? So during in Sofitel, where the CEO conference was going on, there were a lot of people doing one-on-one rather than attending the plenary. Whatever expense the government went into, I think it's well worth it, just for that. We are not even counting the exposure we have that will help our tourism, and also the talks with the leaders, where they probably will be talking about foreign direct investments, no?
Small and medium-scale enterprises are the key drivers of the economy. Under the Aquino administration, the performance of SMEs has been a big plus. Big corporations, to include multinationals, cannot compete with SMEs in job generation. Federation of Philippine Industries President George Chua stressed government, with the support of Congress, should provide more incentives for SMEs to be competitive with the big boys.
Remember, 99.6% of our enterprises are micro, small, and medium, no? And then less than 1% is really driving the growth of the economy. I mean, it accounts for about 70% of GDP, while the SME still accounts for 30% of GDP. Although, in terms of employment, the SME employs 80% of the employment. So you can see from that you really have to take care of the SME. Otherwise, you will not have a sustainable or trickle-down effect.
What happens there with the SMEs is they can be the source of either first or second tier suppliers for a lot of manufacturing businesses. But because of the bureaucratic requirements of opening a business, maintaining a business, the reportorial requirements, the inspections that you have to undergo, and considering that the small and medium enterprises are really very thinly staffed. No?
In the meantime, Doris Magsaysay Ho, chairperson of the APEC Business Advisory Council, presented an 84-page report to the leaders of 21 member economies to highlight key concerns to be addressed to ensure long-term growth. She cited a number of global megatrends that will create new challenges for APEC. Demographic and social change, rapid urbanization, global economic power shifts, climate change and resources scarcity, and the impact of new technology. Magsaysay stressed these offers great opportunities for inclusive business, big or small.
Excellencies, these megatrends are bringing challenges and new opportunities. More than ever, we need to come together for collective action towards greater regional economic integration to achieve our shared vision of a secure, stable, and prosperous region for everyone through inclusive, quality, and sustainable growth. We applaud the recent conclusion of the TPP, call for the completion of the RCEP, and are encouraged by the progress of the Pacific Alliance as important pathways to the free trade of the Asia-Pacific, which APEC first proposed 10 years ago. The FTAP is the most practical vehicle to achieve the sustainable and inclusive environment that our leaders envisioned when they created APEC in 1989. APEC has commissioned a study that will identify next-generation business and investment issues so that the FTAP becomes responsive to the needs of business, big and small alike.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.